Good afternoon and welcome back. Today I just wanted to do a quick review, hopefully, geez, some of these get drawn out, on these two microphones. Let's see, this one right here is the original Yaesu MH-48 microphone. And this here is replication of that, basically. Functionally, it's the same. It'll work in the same radio. But it is not made in Taiwan. I think this one is. Yeah, this one says made in Taiwan here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that. Made in Taiwan here, and this one is made in China. Anyways, I had been getting some reports that my audio was weak with the original Yaesu microphone. And I had other reports, local reports, that it was fine. But during some propagation events, I had that the carrier was strong, but the audio was weak. So I thought, well, you know what? There are these cheaper replicated mics on eBay. These are like $15 shipped or something. So I thought, well, you know what? I can get one of these and test it out. Actually, originally, I found some modifications that you could make to the microphone, this original microphone, to make it a little bit better. In my radio, there are no settings for microphones, so you can't modify the mic gain or anything like that. So I thought maybe I'll buy this one and I'll be able to do the modifications if necessary. But upon testing the replicated microphone, the audio ports were significantly better. So I ended up just using this replicant microphone instead of the Yaesu one. So audio was better. I don't know if there's a problem with this one. It's probably a little bit old. I opened it up, everything looked okay. So, and there are some modifications you can make. Some people drill holes and take out maybe a baffle or something. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to modify the case, and especially if it's my only one. So if anything, I would, want a spare. So audio reports were good. It does light up and it does lock. The original feels a little bit heavier. I don't know that. Otherwise, they feel pretty similar. They work just the same. One problem I do have with the replicant one is that the buttons are not as easy to push at all. You kind of have to use your finger like that, get your nail in there maybe, where this one you can just kind of push right out the top. Really easy to use. This is kind of a downside to this one. So I wanted to open these up and just kind of take a look at them. If anyone's curious about them, I couldn't find anything like that. So they're pretty similar on the outside. But let's open them up and see what they look like inside. Okay, since I said this one, the original's heavier, let's see if we can put it on the scale, since I have a scale here. Hopefully this won't be, okay. 157 grams. And then this does feel lighter. Yeah, 132 grams. Another thing to note is the cord that comes with the replicated one, not the true Yaesu product. It feels a bit cheaper, bit thinner. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. This cord is actually replaced though. I bought this as a replacement cord on eBay. They're like $10 too. It's a higher quality cord. It's probably similar to what it would have come with. I actually may transfer this one onto the replicated one if I continue to use this, but this isn't bad, honestly. So I just wanted to get the quick weigh in here, and I'll take these apart and we'll have a closer look. Okay, we can see both microphones here. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay, get this out of here. So we do have a weight in both of them. One's probably just heavier. You can obviously probably just add a little bit more if you want to. So let's see. This is the original here. Just look at the construction. Get a little bit more light here maybe. So pretty nice construction. You have these fairly inexpensive switches and a little bit more nicer switch for the PTT. That's a look at the surface of it there. And this is the replicated one. Also looks fairly nice. Obviously a little bit different design. Maybe not. I wonder if it's... Let's see, you have these... is it 5 pads up there? Yeah, it's pretty close. You know, in fact, it's extremely close. It's possibly just a direct duplication. You can see here there's these 3 capacitors and the 2 smaller capacitors down there. Are these? I think those are capacitors, yeah. And this one has them in different locations. But yeah, it looks like a pretty close duplication. There's some pads they didn't solder to here. Interestingly enough, for the switch it looks. So they may have... Yeah, switch is a little bit different. And the mic is directly soldered in and the switch is directly soldered in, but there are pads for the original mounting of that hardware as well. All right. A cutout for the mic here and not for the mic here because it's directly soldered in. I'm going to take it apart further. What I want to do is see if I can use the original keypad from this one for this one, and you won't have the problem pushing in. So I'm going to take this apart off camera and we'll have another look. Okay, well, we have them apart. Here we're looking at the front of the PCBs. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So we have the original product and we have the replicated product here. You can see the LEDs. I can't recall if they're the same color. The new one's like pretty red. I'll have to plug the other one in and see what color it is. Looks like there's same amount, same place and everything. It's pretty close product. So because of that, I think the keypad, the rubberized part may work in the other one. So I'm going to try to swap that because that is a big downside. It's much harder to push the buttons in the replicated one. So I'm going to take another moment and try to switch these around. Okay, well, they're all back together. Here's the duplicated one. Here's the original. The keypad did not work from the old one to the original to the duplicated one. So gonna have to put up with a slightly less quality keypad. You know what? I did transfer the higher quality cable to the duplicate. So, oops. Let's weigh them again. This, I guess, is the original. Does seem lighter now. We have 147 grams and 143. So far closer in weight now. All right. I'll try to do a brief audio test with these as well. Okay, testing microphone 1. This is the original Yaesu MH-48 Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo 1 2 3 4 5. Again, testing the original microphone. Okay, this is testing microphone 2. This is the replacement. I'm about 2 to 3 inches away from my mouth. Again, this is the replacement unbranded eBay microphone. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Testing. Okay, here's a test using the original Yaesu microphone, the MH-48. I'm using a FT8900 Yaesu radio to perform the test. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now I'm using the duplicated microphone, still branded MH-48. It is the microphone from eBay. Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, and now we have actually a third test. Second radio, third microphone. This is using a QIT KT7900D radio and its microphone. In the first test, we could hear that I think the audio quality with the original Yaesu microphone was a bit superior. With the replacement duplicate microphone, it was still fairly good, although I think not as well, or not as good. Based on audio reports, the audio quality with the original Yaesu microphone was slightly better, although talking simplex, I had a report that the S units, the strength of the signal actually increased with the duplicate microphone. So possibly the modulation is a bit different, allowing for a bit more power to be output. That's based on some reports. Other reports into a repeater stated that the audio is slightly different. So I'm going to keep both of the microphones, and I think maybe use one for more simplex side operations and one for repeater side operation. I should also note that I am transmitting into a dummy load, so no call signs are needed in this case. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the review of the microphone, and I'll catch you in the next one.